Good morning, good morning. Wednesday mornings, lots of stretches today. I was just chatting to the people on Zoom, so on YouTube as well, welcome along. Lots of stretches today. You'll need a small towel or a band or a yoga band like this for some of the stretches, and we'll start though. I'll put some background music on, nice and gentle in the background. And we're going to start off with a few breathing exercises just to calm the mind and get us ready for the next 40 minutes. So just relax your arms down to the sides, feet planted firmly on the floor. Soften your knees very, very slightly and take a deep inhale to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then exhale also to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, inhale. And exhale. We're just going to change how we breathe for today. So we're going to inhale to the count of 4. We're going to hold the breath for 2 seconds. And then we're going to exhale to the count of 6. So try and exhale a little bit slower. So inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath, 1, 2, and then exhale slowly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do that again. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want you to count at roughly that speed. I'm going to keep quiet. Close your eyes, count your breaths, and we'll do 3 or 4, one after the other. So inhaling, holding for 2, and exhaling for 6. And again, inhale, hold, and exhale. Again, inhale, hold, and exhale. One more time, inhale, hold, and exhale. Fantastic. If you've got your eyes closed, open them now. We're going to inhale again, but this time we're going to open the hands out, turn the head up towards the ceiling, and big breath in, and then exhale, turn your hands forward, roll your shoulders forwards, and look down. In your own time on this one, yeah, just in your own time. It can be counts of 4 or 6. You can add the hold in while you're looking up. And let's do one more. Fantastic. Have a little shake out. Let's give those shoulders a little roll round. We'll start moving more vigorously now, but not too vigorously. And roll your shoulders back. And have a little rotation, twizzle. Fantastic, and a few side bends for good measure. So we get lots of movement into your back. Fantastic. We're going to move straight on to some upper body stretches, nice and early on. I want to get those triceps and shoulders stretched out. So we'll start with the triceps. You may need your band, you may not. Okay, if you can get one arm behind your neck and grip it with the other hand, then you don't need the strap. If, like me, you can't quite reach, or you're nowhere near, we'll use the strap. Grip the strap with one hand, flip it over your back, and then with the other hand, grab hold of the strap as close as you can to the other hand and pull. You can also use a towel for this. Towel's really good for this. And you should feel, as you pull, you get a nice stretch into your tricep of that top arm. So we're stretching down the arm here. Let's just pull that down. Let's hold it for a couple of breaths. We can breathe. We can do those deep breaths while we hold the stretch. So slowly inhaling, exhaling. And we're going to hold it for another 15 seconds. Excellent, and release gently. And we'll do the other side. So into the other hand and flip over, or if you can just grip those hands together. That's amazing, and then you can pull down. So we're going to pull down. This top arm should be right next to your head. Okay, try and keep your head upright if you can, and hold that position, pulling down a little bit more as and when you're ready. And again, we're going to take a few deep breaths. Very good. And another 15 seconds from here. Keep pulling, keep the tension tight on that tricep, so we get a really nice stretch out. Fantastic, let's release. Pop the band away for now. We'll do a shoulder stretch while we're here. So one arm goes across your body. It's like the end of a Spritely class, isn't it? But it's not, it's the beginning. Right, so across. Other hand pulls in. Try and be above the elbow, so between the elbow and the shoulder, just this side of the elbow, and pull in. Nice and tight. Could be right up across towards the other shoulder. Other arm should be outstretched, yeah, out this side. Now, again, we'll hold this and we'll take a few breaths. Fantastic. Now with that outstretched arm, give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Excellent. Now we're going to turn the hand, so we give a thumbs down, and you'll feel a little extra stretch. As you reach that lower point, you'll feel a little extra stretch in that shoulder, hopefully. So hold this now for another 15 seconds. Excellent, and release. Let's do the other side. Oh, that felt quite good, actually. It's always good to do a lengthier stretch occasionally. Yeah, we do these in our Spritely classes quite quickly, I have to say, but it's really worth doing it for a little bit longer. 30 seconds to a minute is good. So, other hand out, across the other shoulder, pull in just above the elbow. And we'll just take a few deep breaths here. Holding that arm, pulling in nice and tight. Right, once we're in position, give me a thumbs up again on that outstretched arm. And then turn slowly downwards. And as you get the full rotation, you'll feel a little bit of an extra stretch in your shoulder. We're going to hold that for that 15 seconds. And release. Good. Have a little shake out. A few good upper body stretches. We're going to go down to hamstrings now and lower back. We are going to do forward fold. We're going to take our time. We're going to do a couple of twists as well. So let's just come out here like this. So first things first, we'll take a big inhale and we'll bring the arms up overhead. So inhale, bring your arms up. Have a big stretch up. Yeah, think about pushing those fingertips as high up into the air as you can and hold. Take a couple of breaths. So big stretch through your body. And then when we reach an exhale, we're going to go into our forward fold. So if you're ready, when you exhale into our forward fold, first forward fold of the day, you're not necessarily going to get too low to start with. We're going to try and keep those legs straight and just let your body hang. If your fingers are on the floor, let's just take that away. Let's just bend the arms and cross your arms over in front of you. So we're not worried really about how close to the floor those fingers are. We're just worried about getting a little bit of an extra stretch in your back. So let yourself hang. Head hangs loose, arms and shoulders relaxed. And I want you to take a few deep breaths, and every time you exhale, just let your body sink down a little bit more under gravity. You'll find you just get a little release as the exhale and you sink down. Feeling the stretch in the backs of your legs, behind your knees, up the back of your legs, maybe into your lower back. And think about bringing your chest down towards your legs. Yeah, so we're looking to really fold at the waist, folding at the hips, bringing your chest in towards your legs and breathing deeply. "15 more seconds from here." And then on your next inhale, unfold slowly, bring your arms up in the air. And then bring your arms down. Excellent. We're going to do that again. We're going to add in our twist. So we're going to maybe feet a bit closer for this. My feet were just a bit wide there, so just bringing my feet in a bit closer. We're going to do the forward fold, and then we're going to do a twist on each side. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Now grip your left leg with or ankle with your left hand and twist up towards the right, bringing your arm up vertical if you can. Now if that left leg bends a little bit, that's okay. It doesn't have to, but if it does, that's fine. We're looking for a big twist through your back, through your lower back and your upper back. Hold for another 10 seconds. Fantastic, and unfold. Take a couple of breaths to the middle before we go to the other side, so just take the time to sink down a little bit again. Now grip your right leg with or ankle with your right hand, twist your left arm up, and we'll try and hold it here. Ooh. Another 10 seconds. And untwist. Hold it here again. Have another final little sink down into your forward fold. And then on your next inhale, we're going to unfold, stand up straight, arms in the air. And exhale, arms down. One final forward fold to do, this time with wide feet. So take your feet as wide as you can, like we were about to go into a warrior pose, yeah? So take the feet nice and wide. Feet should be parallel across the width of the mat. And we're going to take a big inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Hold it here for a couple of breaths. If your hands are too close to the floor, just fold your arms and hang down. Also, you're still getting a stretch in the back of your legs, but maybe slightly more on the inside, into your inner thigh. Just let yourself sink down. Now unfold your arms, hands down. Move your hands across to one leg. Put both hands on one leg, gripping your leg gently. And then we're going to creep those fingers down towards your foot, towards your ankle, pushing down, trying to keep that leg straight as far as you can. If you can get your hands onto the floor, that's amazing. Otherwise, just go as far down your leg as you can towards your ankle. Hold this for 10. Release. Back to the middle, little stretch down in the middle. And then to the other side, hands on the other leg. Gently onto your leg, pushing down towards your ankle, towards your foot. If you can get onto the floor, that's good. It's quite a good judge of different flexibility in different legs. My left leg, I can't go nearly as far down. That means that's the one to work on. Another 10 seconds. And release, and then go back to the middle and stretch down again. One final forward fold to the middle. You get your fingertips onto the floor, maybe down onto your knuckles, if that's easy, onto the palms of your hands. Ten more seconds. And then when you inhale, slowly unfold. Oh. Bring your arms up. And then exhale and bring your arms down. Very good. We're moving on to the floor next. We're still on hip stretches, yes. So you'll know the one we're going to do. I'll just give you a quick demonstration. This is the one where your option is to use a chair. If you've been following me, you will know how to do this on the chair. I'm going to do this on the floor. So I'll take my time getting down, adjust my camera. So we start in a press-up position. You're then going to bring one foot forwards to the side of your hand, to the outside of your hand. So we're going to try and bring that foot forwards to the outside. If you're using a chair, you'll be resting your arms on the chair and you'll be bringing your foot to the side of the chair leg. We're just going to hold this position, nice inner thigh stretch. Hold it for another 15 seconds. Okay, we're going to change sides, so take a little break, maybe have a little stretch back if you need to. Ooh. And then over to the other side. Other foot comes forwards to the outside of the hand. And again, hold this position, feeling the stretch in that inner thigh, in your hamstring. into the glutes as well on that one side. Take a few deep breaths. Make sure you use your breathing to focus your mind. Listen to the sound of your breath, and we'll hold for another 15 seconds. Very good. Drop the back knee down, bring the other leg back, and we're being in tabletop position now. So, hands and knees. Take a couple of breaths. Now, I want you to walk your hands back towards your knees and kneel up for this next one. We're going to kneel up. Make sure you can see me on this. So this is going to be a quadricep stretch. This is quite intense, or certainly it can be. Take your right foot forwards, flat on the floor. Right foot forwards. Now, we're going to push the hips forwards and lift your left foot off the floor. And if you can reach, take your hand round your foot. Other hand can go on the floor. I don't mind if you balance your other hand on the floor. And I want you to pull that heel in towards your bum. So you're reaching across, right hand across to your left foot. Ideally, your hand should be across the ball of your foot. If you want to increase the stretch, think about just pushing your hips forwards. Yeah, and you'll get even more stretch in that back leg into the quadricep at the front of the leg. Pulling the heel in. We're going to hold this for another 15 seconds. Okay, release. We are going to do the other side. So, back onto your knees. Take the other leg forwards. Big step forwards. Lift time. Left leg forwards. We're going to stretch your right leg. But I want to do it with the left hand. So, right hand can go on the floor. Left hand behind, across to the... Oh, can't quite reach. If you have a struggle reaching, I would recommend that you do the standing quadricep stretch with the towel. Yeah, so we have done that one before. So again, pull the heel in tight. Think about just pushing your hips forwards a little bit to increase the stretch in the front of that back leg. Take a few deep breaths. This is quite a challenging one, quite difficult, quite intense. Don't worry if you can't quite get it. We are going to try and hold for another 15 seconds if you can. And release. Okay, good. We're going to get a bit more comfortable now. Have a lie down on your back. Make sure you got your towel or your band with you if you need it for your hamstring stretch. Oh. So start with your legs stretched out. Let's just come in a little bit here. So this is the one where we lift one leg up vertical and pull in to stretch the hamstring again. We've already done some hamstring stretches, so hopefully this time this one won't be so challenging. If you need to use your band, put your band around your foot or your towel. Hold with both hands and pull up. If you can reach, your hands will just be behind your leg, behind your ankle, pulling up. Good long hold on this one today, so we're going to hold it here. If you feel the stretch easing off, maybe pull up a little bit more. Move your hands up the band a little bit so you can pull in and get the leg as high as you can. Try not to let your knee bend. And the most important thing while you're holding any stretch is to breathe those long, slow breaths. You can do counts of 4, you can inhale 4, exhale 6, or you can even inhale 4, exhale 8. Good, we're going to hold this one for another 20 seconds. So pull a little bit tighter if you can. Maintain the stretch. If the stretch eases off by itself, then just pull in a little bit higher. Okay, let's release that leg down. Oh, good, good, good. Change over to the other side. Gonna move my band across to the other leg. This is my left leg, this one's not so good. So, one leg straight out on the floor, other leg up, straight at the knee if you can. Pull up with your arms. And feel the stretch. It's important you do pull enough that you feel that stretch in the back of your leg. And we're going to hold for another 20 seconds from here. Pulling it a little bit tighter with every breath. And release. Very good. Stay on your back. We can move the band out the way now. Bring your knees up. Feet flat down on the floor. Hands out to the sides, palms up. Knees together, feet together. We're going to do our lower back stretch. This is a really nice one. Just going to rotate the hips to one side so the knee comes down towards the floor, keeping both knees together, both feet together. So one hip, one foot will come off the floor, but try and keep your shoulders square on the floor, both hands staying in contact with the floor as well. Feeling a little stretch in your lower back. Take a couple of deep breaths. And another 15 seconds. Very good. Slowly bring your knees up to the middle, and we will go down to the other side. Pause in the middle slightly. Readjust yourself. Arms out to the sides. Knees together, feet together, and rotate the other way. Lifting your hip off the floor. One foot comes off the floor. So you may go all the way over so your knee touches the floor. That's fine, or the side of your leg. If it doesn't quite touch, no problem, as long as you get a little twist in your lower back. Take a few deep breaths, holding a position. It's not unpleasant, this one, unlike some of the others. I find this quite comfortable, and it really feels like it's giving a good stretch as you twist your lower back. Let's hold this for another 15 seconds. And slowly release. Back to the middle. And now stretch both legs out on the floor away from you. Bring your hands over your head. Imagine your body is a nice long straight line from your fingertips down to your toes, and I want you to try and make that line as long as it possibly can. So pushing your arms out above you, pushing your toes out the other way, feeling a big long stretch through your body. Take a few deep breaths. Fantastic release. Oh. We're going to turn over again. We're going back into tabletop position. We're going to do a little bit of work on hands and knees next. So slowly turn yourself over. Up onto hands and knees. Oh. Make sure you're comfortable, supporting yourself on both hands and both knees, hands about shoulder width apart, shoulders over your wrists. Now I want you to lift one foot off the floor, stretch your leg out behind you in a perfectly straight line. Just hold your position with the legs stretched out. Take a couple of breaths, using your core to hold yourself in a nice strong position. Another 10 seconds. Okay, let's change sides. Bring that leg down. Stretch out the other leg. Straight line behind you, so we should get a nice straight line between your shoulder, your hip and your ankle. Hold that for a few breaths to start with. Think about keeping that leg straight, keeping your core tight. And we'll hold another 10 seconds. And release down. Okay, time for Superman, which means opposite arm and leg, same thing. We're going to stretch out one arm, one leg. So when you're ready, start with the leg, lift the leg up, stretch it out. And then opposite arm lifts off the floor and stretches out the other way. Now you're balancing on one leg, one knee, one hand, keeping your core tight. See if you can maintain this position. Take a few deep breaths. We'll hold for another 10 seconds. And bring hand and knee down to the floor, and we'll do the other side. Start with the leg, stretch the leg out. Opposite arm stretches out. Hold your position, nice straight line down the length of your body. I want to hold this for another 10 seconds. And release. Fantastic. Walk your hands back to your knees again. Similar position to where we were earlier when we did our quadricep stretch. Now, same as before, I want you to bring 1 foot forwards. 1 foot forwards. knee above the ankle, yeah, and push your hips forwards. We're going to do a twisting action now. So I've got my right leg forwards, so I'm going to take my left arm and put it round across my knee. Take the other hand out to the side and stretch round. Very good. Let's just hold this position. Again, lots of back twisting and stretching today, so it's a nice one for your back. Lower back and upper back twisting on this one. Using this arm to push yourself round. And we're going to hold this for another 15 seconds. Okay, release. Bring the foot back. We're going to do the other side. So the other foot steps forwards. Left foot in my case. So my right arm, the opposite arm, is going to go round to the outside of your leg. Twist yourself round and take the... Oh! Losing my balance a bit there. Let's take the knee out a little bit. Make me more stable. Stretch the arm round. You may find one side is easier than the other side. That's perfectly normal. No one's perfectly symmetrical. Let's try and hold that for another 15 seconds. And untwist, back to the front. Take your knee back onto hands and knees. Now, we're going to go into our cat and cow stretches now. So, onto hands and knees, tabletop position. Now, arch your back up towards the ceiling, head hangs down in front, pulling your tummy away from the floor. Arching your back as high as you can. Hold for 15 seconds. Reverse the stretch, tummy down, head up into our cow stretch. Bring your tummy as low as you can towards the floor. Head up, chest up. Lower back should be concave. And we're going to hold this one for 15 seconds also. Very good. Back into neutral. Widen your knees a little bit. Sit back on your heels. Stretch your arms out in front. So we go into child's pose. Chest down towards the floor. Arms stretched out. Push those fingertips away from you. Crawling them forward on the floor. So you feel a stretch through your shoulders and lats. And your back. Hold this for another 20 seconds. Letting your body sink down towards the floor. Breathing gently. And then slowly bring yourself back up onto all fours. We're going to really take our time now to stretch and slowly stand up. Take your time standing up. It's not quite over yet. We're going to do, just to see how far we've got today, we're going to do one final forward fold. So, just once. Okay, so take an inhale, bring your arms up. Take an exhale, forward fold. Final one of the day. Let's just see how far we've got. My word, that's... Oh. So much better than when we started. Take a few breaths and sink down one final time. When you're ready, on your next inhale, slowly unfold. And bring your arms down. Very, very good. Very, very well done. We've finished. Good. That was really nice to just focus just on stretching for the 40 minutes. Next week we'll probably be doing some warriors and more yoga inspired stuff. But for today, good stretch session. I hope you found that useful, enjoyed it even, and feel better for it. I do. I feel much more flexible now. I should do this every day. Any case, don't forget you can always watch the videos back on YouTube over and over again every day. Right, thank you very much for watching. Nice to have you with us, and I'll see you for the next one very soon. Oh, coffee morning tomorrow for Ealing people at 10:30, and Spritely on Friday. So hopefully I'll see you for that. I'll sit down and have a chat with Zoom with John and Margaret. How did you find that? Tough, John. Yeah.
Because I haven't done it for at least a couple of weeks. And, yeah.
But if your body's telling you it's tough, that means it's doing you some good. Look at it that way. Look at it that too. Look on the bright side.